This was carved, this was donated by a Vietnamese lady who I met in West Virginia. She was one of those boat people who escaped from Vietnam and on a fishing boat. During the Vietnam War, her husband went insane and she was left with three children and had to make a living in the middle of the war. So she became a fisherman. She got a fishing boat, 50-foot fishing boat. And all day long, hauling fish out of there. And then she decided to escape. She got caught the first time, put in prison. She did it again. And she took 40 people with her too. So 40 of them floating around on this fishing boat with the 3 kids, you know. Ended up in Thailand in a refugee camp for another year. Then finally they brought them to Washington, D.C. And so she did not a word of English. 3 kids, not a word of English. Welcome. So she started a restaurant. And she made it successful by working 20 hours a day. Without being asked, she had this carved. Now it's a Western nose. Apparently our noses, the Western noses, are big, startlingly big for the Asians. So that was a Western nose. She had it custom carved in Vietnam, shipped here, and this notice arrived that we had something weighing 2,500 pounds at the docks, and that it was being shipped to us. And it arrived here by freight and so forth, and brought here, and it was in a box. So we opened it. Here it was. I couldn't figure out what to do with it. It's way too much. You know? So we had to reinforce the floors under the sala. We had to get a structural engineer. We did all this kind of stuff, and then we had to figure out how to get it in. We got the truck from Home Depot that loads things, and we put it on the porch on the other side there, and then a hydraulic jack. We brought it across, built scaffolding with a beam, and then we raised it up with a hand hoist. Then built the altar underneath it, and then settled it down. And there, for the next 22 years, it stayed there in the wrong place. But it's the only place that it could be supported. It was always the wrong, it's not the orientation of the room. So it took me 22 years, and I got to move that. And I got to put this thing in the right place. So you were here for that. Ta-da. The end.
No instructions required?
I'm the only one. I have secret plans.
I know, you got the plans, so tell us, what are we doing, Andrew?
We're going to take that 2,500 pound piece of marble in the shape of a Buddha and lift it up, slide the altar out, place it down, and then take it out that door, around the corner, lower it 9 feet to the ground with elaborate beams, pulleys, and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, and I will place it outside in the garden. And hopefully everything will go all right and we don't drop it right through the floor. Because this is the second floor. There's a basement underneath this, so.
Okay, here we go.
is nice. Yeah, it's a beauty. Very cosmic. It's like the sky at night.
Any words of wisdom?
Yeah, every now and then we like to take the Buddha outside for a walk, get him some fresh air. He's been inside for so long. This is how you get your master's in excavator execution.
We have the best, don't we?
Yeah. An inch to spare on each side.